you know, trying to blow my brains out because I was trying to be sober. Like, that's how bad it was. So I already, you know, I just got tired. It was painful trying to stop, and it was painful using. I was gonna either die and trying to stop or die using. So I was like, the options are the same. So I was like, you know, I really gotta be better. You know, so
what was that?
If I did this for the money, if I did this for the money, would've gave up long ago. It's the passion and the drive buried deep down in my soul. It's ambition, I'm too hungry, I ain't never getting full. On a mission, it's a battle, locked and loaded, bulletproof.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Nesian Built podcast with the Baldy Boys from Nesian Built. We're just a podcast that wants to tell our stories, teach you the lessons that we learned from our journey to help you on yours. So today is a special one. We got a special guest, and we're gonna bring him in, and he's gonna tell his story and his vibes, and you know all the stuff that he's gone through. Already talking to him, the dude is our kind of dude. Like he just been through it, and he tells his story in his own way. IMJRed670 is here.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's good,
And he brought some
man?
energy with him.
And he brought some
I brought some energy.
right off the bat.
Yeah, on the mushrooms.
Bro, it's crazy because we met like 3 years ago. Was it 2019, 2020?
Something like that.
Yeah, we did our first fucking podcast, right?
Yeah.
And you were there for that, but you know that's a lost file. So the lost file.
I was kind of bummed we didn't get that one.
See that one.
Bro, even I was waiting for that shit, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. And that first time that we met, we was excited. We went down there, and I was waiting for that shit to post. How we gonna do that, bro? You know?
So if you sent it to us, we would have chopped it up for you.
Exactly.
So this man right here,
Shout out to Roman.
Shout out to Roman. Roman's Hazzy. He's a Nesian Built podcast theme song. So
Yes, sir.
this man right here, he's a hip hop R&B artist. Got 20 plus songs out.
Yes, sir.
On all streaming platforms. The music that he puts out there is about his experiences, man, and his pain.
Yes,
and
sir.
we wanted to bring him on to talk about that because like we love the art that you put out there for people, and you know it's trauma, it's stuff that people go through, and that you go through, and you put it out there because you want it to help other people, and that's what we do here. That's what we try to do here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, bro, when did it start? Like, when did you find like music was a thing, bro? Like,
Bro, I'll tell you.
like go from the beginning.
The very
from
beginning,
back on the
bro.
island
This is, bro, like, no, it was actually out here. So I done left Saipan at 2011.
Okay.
So I moved out here, and you know I was a freshman in high school. So you know what I mean, I was causing too much trouble back home, you know. So you know my mom moved out here, so she was like, hey, you know you need to come out. So I didn't want to go. I done dodged my flight 3 times, bro, because I didn't want to leave home, bro. Because born and raised, you know what I mean? Little SV, shout out SV. But yeah, you know, so I love the island, bro.
But so when you were in like back in Saipan, none of it, like there was no music.
No, I mean music, bro, was uke, you know. The power out, bro. The power out, we bust out the uke, you know what I mean? So
and the guitars.
Through the, you know, making remixes, playing the same keynote and fitting different songs out here, you know. So I mean, that's where I felt like, you know, I had a lot of music. And I had an uncle, bro. My uncle, his name is John. Shout out John. They call him Spinners, you know. He's on a wheelchair, but yeah, he's the one that really brought me into this music shit, you know. Like, he's the one, like, keeping me aware of, like, artists out here, you know what I mean, when I was back there with the whole Tupac, Eazy-E, Biggie, you know, all that shit. So he kind of made my music selection diverse, you know, like R&B shit, you know, slow shit, and the tomorrow shit, you know. So yeah, bro. So after that, you know, coming out here, when I was fresh out here, bro, like my first week of school, I was new out here, so I was kind of, you know, first I'm upset because I made it out here and I didn't want to come out here. So, bro, like I'm just thinking all the ways I could fuck up so I could go back home, you know.
What grade did you come out here?
Nah, freshman.
Oh, freshman. Okay.
Yeah. So it was crazy though. Right when I first went to school, I went to Kenridge, and there was 2 dudes from Saipan there, so it made me feel comfortable. And that was Trey and Jun.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Trey.
For Ballman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, like my first day I saw Trey, so you know we met up, all of that. So he's the only person I was fucking with at school. So and then I went through went to my third period, you know what I mean? And I met this one black dude, bro. His name was Demonte. Now he go by the name Demonstar, but yeah, so he's the first dude that came to me. He's like, hey, bro. He walked up to me, he's like, yo, where you from? And I just didn't want to talk. I was just pissed, you know? So I was like, I'm from Saipan. And we're, you know, mind you, we're in history class.
Yeah.
So dude, we're in history class. He's like, hey, show me where you from. So I pop out the globe and I look, you know, he started laughing. I'm trying to fight this dude because, you know, I was a bit offended.
There's so much pride.
Yeah, and I was like, and you know, I looked at it and then that's when, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, bro, you know, I want to chill with you. So I chilled with him that first day. We went to lunch, bro. He's like, follow me. They started doing these rap battles.
Okay.
So I was like, oh shit, you know, so I didn't know this dude could rap. So he was like, we went down there, he started doing little rap battles, you know, they bet money and all that shit. So it was pretty good. That's the first day that rap actually came to me, bro. I was like, I want to rap.
That's crazy.
But bro, I went home, my accent was so strong, I listened to myself, I was like, oh hell, bro. Like they're gonna laugh at me, bro.
Yeah, they won't understand anything.
Bro, they didn't, bro, and he didn't either, bro. But yeah, you know, that's long story short, you know what I mean? That was the first day
how it
that
started.
Yeah, that's where I was like, I wanna rap, you know, I wanna try and bring this for our island, you know.
Yeah. So like after like you got into that, like what happened after that? Like you just got all in, like you just said, you know,
Bro,
I
I practice every day. First, I practice how to talk without an accent.
Yeah.
You know, because like I love our accent, but you know, if you're really thinking to cross platforms, you really have to find a way to make it work both ways.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like maybe some words you could add. Like if you hear like these rap that have Spanish in it, they be trying to find, you know what I mean, the pockets for it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Because it'll connect, like if you put a little bit of like Chamorro or something,
Yeah, it will connect, yeah.
It's gonna connect with your people back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
crazy.
trying to find, you know, and I'm good at the accent back home. Like, believe me, I can make a song of you in 5 seconds. You know, it's easy.
Yeah.
But this one, for me, was like a different level, you know, for us also. And it's learning how to, you know what I mean, trying to English myself, if I said that correct, English myself.
English yourself.
Because when I first came here, bro, my first day at school, bro, my teacher didn't understand me, bro.
Yeah.
She just said, oh, go sit in the back. Like, I'm not gonna learn anything better in the back, bro. Like, you saying big ass words, bro. My teacher back home, second period, she do not use those words.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because when I was in college, so on the baseball team, the college baseball team that I was basically trying out for.
Yeah.
The first couple of days it's like 60 boys, like 60 guys. The coaches had everybody like introduce themselves, tell them your name and where you're from. Bro, I swear when I spoke, I feel like I'm speaking clear. And this is straight, like I just came from Saipan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's strong than that, bro.
Yeah, these guys told me like maybe a couple months later, it's like, bro, when you told us, you know, you said your name and where you're from, we didn't understand anything you said. We didn't understand anything. We thought you were from Puerto Rico or something. We had no idea like where Saipan is. You know, all these things. Like, we did not understand anything you said. But like, I mean, over time, like I mean, you gotta be able to speak clear so motherfuckers can understand.
Yeah, and they say we talk fast, so you know what I'm like, like, hey, slow down. Like I'm like, bro, I'm slow. Like, what do you mean I'm talking slow? They're like, no, you're not. Like, you know, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, so we have to learn like to enunciate.
Exactly, bro. So
yeah,
it is rough, bro. So that's the first thing that I try to do, you know what I mean? So, bro, every day I was in the bathroom rapping to myself, and then one day, bro, this dude was like, bro, you gotta try, you know? So I tried, bro. They laughed at me. I shit you not.
Try to battle, like,
bro, yeah.
very much.
Bro, it was the worst, but you know what I mean? Like that experience, bro, imagine that, bro. Like that's like 20, 30 people laugh at you, bro. And you're around them in the next lunch, the next day. I still pulled up every day.
Yeah. How long did it take you to do like your first one?
Bro, like I mean,
like
shit.
since so you did that first one where you went and checked it out, you saw where he brought you.
Yeah.
How long did it take you from then to do your first like actual?
My first actual.
Yeah, like,
I mean, bro, it was just like after the the fourth time that we went down there. He was like, bro, because, you know, we used to do it like back and forth. And he's like, oh, you're pretty good. But when I went there, you got 30 people, your fucking mind changed, you know? And you just start saying stupid as shit. It's like you just make yourself look more stupid. And, you know, that's where preparation comes, you know? I mean, like, I didn't prepare for that, so I fucked myself up at the end, you know? I had to learn, like, oh, they're gonna laugh at you. You're not ready? You're gonna laugh at you. But it's good that they laughed at me, you know? At that moment, I enjoyed it because that's a lesson for me. I'm like, all right, now I'm not gonna come back here with this shit. If I come and I say something, it's gonna be good, you know.
Like, did you like after that happened? Did you like?
Bro, I still practice, bro. I went
because you know like how some people like they get so embarrassed by that, or
they never come back.
They won't come back.
No, I'll shut up the next day.
Yeah, I'm not good enough. Like, there's no way I could do that again.
I was like still show up the next lunch on the bench, waiting, still like, hearing that shit, you know, trying to study that shit. So. Nah, like, I mean, at first, you know, I felt like shit, went home, smoked some weed, just like, fuck, you know, but we went home together, so he was like, bro, you know what I mean, you really got potential and all of that shit. He's really the one person, bro, like, you know, RP to my bro, but yeah, he's, you know, like, for me, when he passed, like, that shit hit me. It made me go harder in the music, you know. Before we only wanted 1,000, I mean, we only wanted 1,000 views, and this is like 2011, 2012. Like, it took me 2018, 2019. You know, and that shit went to 100,000, you know. So, like, that shit, you know, at that point, like, still, you know, celebrate, but still get hungry for that shit. Still more to go, you know. That's the beginning.
Let's talk about that win, right? You get that. You have this level that we were just talking about it yesterday. You get that level, that win that you want, like, right? You said we want 1,000 subscribers. But when you get there, it's like you celebrate, you're happy a little bit. It's like, well, how can we push this even further? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that only lasts for a few seconds too.
It does.
Damn, we made it.
It does.
Okay, so what's next?
It's like you enjoy it because the thing is, like, you had to enjoy the process of the path, right? Like, so you had to put in so much work just to get that 1,000, bro. Just to get that 1,000 views.
Just to get that 1,000.
And then, but after that, it's like, but I'm not done with the work. Like, there's more work that needs to be done. So just keep going, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, that's also that I think with, like, Islanders, there's so much pride, bro. There's so much pride. So, like, you didn't want to, I know, like, you going into that rap battle, like, it sucked, bro. You fucking, you know, it made you look like a fool, right?
Exactly.
But you were so, like, prideful, and, like, Islanders are so resilient. You're like, I'm not going to take that. I'm not gonna take that. I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back strong. Like, you're gonna see me, you're gonna watch me. Like, you're gonna remember how you laughed at me.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna come back and you're gonna know I'm the man.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's really, like, it was more like fuel to me. You know what I mean? Because, like, growing up, like, I always made mistakes. Like, I'm that one trouble motherfucker. Like, always in some shit. You know. So. Yeah, from coming from that, you know what I mean? Taking me, I took the long ass route to, you know what I mean, get to where I'm at today, but. You know, it was all worth it. You know, the long route's the best route. You know,
exactly.
It's the slow route. You know, I went through all that shit. You know what I mean? That I had to go through. You know. And I never understood. You know what I mean? But I just kept pushing. You know. And then when you actually look back, then you can reflect and be like, damn, I learned this. I learned that. You know, I'm better now. So. And
then it has your decision making like a lot different, like, down the road, especially as you're putting in the work and you're seeing the success you're getting from it. So you don't want to change and go back to doing the stupid stuff you were doing before, making the mistakes you're making. You learn from all that. You learn from it, right? It's not like, and you're not gonna be perfect. You know, you're still gonna make mistakes.
Exactly.
You just gotta come back from it and just keep going, because, like, a lot of people quit just because, you know, like, a failure will come. You did all this work and then we didn't get to the point that we wanted. That doesn't matter. But you gotta just keep going through it, because, like, if like I just said on the last podcast, bro, people would just quit once they don't get the result that they want. But you got to be in love with the process of what you're doing. Because if you don't love it, then you're just not gonna make it. You know, you're just never gonna make it. You're not even giving yourself the chance, really, because nothing's gonna come quick like that. You know?
And nothing's gonna last when it comes quick. You know what I mean? If it comes quick, it don't last. You know.
You said 2011, 2012, right? That's when you started doing it.
Exactly.
It's 10 years from then, bro.
10 years.
And then
2020.
That's not quick, bro. That's not quick. To get all the people that have listened to your music, have viewed all your videos and your music videos and everything. That's a long time, bro.
Bro, it's
a long time,
bro. Like,
you know,
it was just falling in love with that shit. You know, I had a group. You know, it was 3 of us. we used to do this shit all night, bro. Like non-stop. Like in high school, I'd rap every day, bro. Like I didn't have, basketball, we go hoop for a little bit. Because when we first moved out here, we didn't move to a really good neighborhood. You know? So off the bat, I'm fresh off the island, like I'm wildin', bro, because I'm from this village, whatever, you know what I mean? And the loyalty that we carry when we're back home, when we're going up there, like the same boys I was with in elementary, the same boys I went to high school with, like we did not split and we stayed in a complex, So when I came out here, I moved into a bad neighborhood. Now I'm giving these dudes my loyalty, Now I'm holding it down for them, but there's, they're fucking me over left and right, Like, I done bumped into people who was on drugs, So at a very early age, bro, I was like 15 and I was on like prescription pills, because of the people. That's 1 year after I left. And the crazy part is I left home to make sure I don't get on drugs, to come out here to get the more drugs, and I took the most drugs. Like, it was a bad experience for me, like, I done went through withdrawals, like, at 15, like, it was bad, like.
And it's just because of the people you were surrounding yourself with.
I was stealing, I was, robbing, doing everything, bro, because they told me to do this, bro, and the loyalty that I gave them, bro, it was like, I'm down. That's, then that's the mentality we come from back home. Because, in small towns like that, you're down for everybody, So for me, these guys, they don't care about me, but I'm down for them. So they're just, making me be like a puppet, Go rob this, go take the fall, go do that, and I'm doing it, And
you're just young and naive.
Yeah, young and naive, but, it was just, that was the worst part for me, because now I'm doing all of that shit, getting into all of that shit, like, I didn't even know about myself, And
do you think it was music that, like, doing your music that got you away from that shit?
Bro, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I can tell, but like listening to like a lot of your songs, bro, it's coming from somewhere. It's not just like, it's not like just rapping about, there's people that just like mumble rapping and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's people that do that kind of stuff, right, bro? And it's like, there's no meaning to it. There's nothing to it. But then, like, I like listening to like your songs. There's pain in that. There's stories in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why it's like it's nice listening to your stuff, because even as much like I don't listen to rap and hip hop anymore as much because of what sometimes it's turned into, right? But like the story, I can listen to yours and I can hear the stories you're telling. And, everything that you've gone through, the pain. You're talking about love situations. And stuff, so, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like listening to you. Like,
because I love to show my imperfection. That's really what makes me who I am. Because if no one can love me for the imperfection, then they can't get my real love. You know what I mean? So it's good to show that out front. It's like, hey, bro, this is all I fucking come with. This all the fucked up shit that I've been through. This how I look. You fuck with me? No, all right. Thank you. I still love you.
Growth is constant, bro.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, bro, like people's mindset, is built different. Sometimes people can't see what you see, so I can't blame them. That's why I always come with love, bro. Like, I got a lot of people hate me. You know what I mean? That I still love them. Some people want to, fucking like beat my ass, whatever, but I still love you because at the end of the day, that's your insecurity. You look at me, you're insecure about yourself, so that's what's making you be angry about me, and I'm cool, I love you. Because, bro, one thing that's undefeated is love, bro. Like, someone can try and be like, put a gun to your head, bro. You say, hey, bro, I want to give you a hug. I love you. He gonna put that fucking gun down because he gonna be like, bro, I never had that. You know what I mean? Some people don't have that. It's just up to us to give it. Even if they be mad, rude, I just be like, hey, bro, I still love you. That's it. Because you give love, bro, it's undefeated. You didn't defeat me, bro. I still love you at the end of the day. And you mad at me, you hate me, whatever. I still love you. I still walk next to you. Because, coming with love, I feel undefeated. I'm protected, from that most high. It's the highest energy. So.
And then we talk about that kind of shit too.
Bro, I love it.
A lot of people's, whatever, like, you could have gone through stuff, that create the anger that's inside you, stuff like that, right? Because you could have turned out totally different going through what you went through, right? Like when you first moved out here, you could have acted like a totally different person, just been mad because these dudes screwed you over, they got you in trouble. They're making you do things, but you're flipping it and you're saying,
exactly.
I can't be that way. I'm not gonna let that stuff that happened to me in the past make me make it even worse.
Yeah, make
like,
it even worse.
For me, and then I push it out to people. Like, you have a kid, you have, a girl. Why would you push that out to them and make them be a part of that? When, like you just said, let me spread love. When I spread love, everybody's happy, right?
Yeah.
Everybody feels that. Everybody knows. And it's like you can see that you're pushing through your music too.
Yeah.
And you've been doing it for a while, bro. That's the craziest part. Like, it's like, bro, like who, like, with the music that you put out, like who influenced you? Like who was your biggest influencers? Yeah. Like, I'm saying, like, big time, like artists.
Big time.
Yeah.
Artists.
Like who are the guys that you listen to that you wanted to be like? Because I know, like, one of my favorites, just because of the stories and the stuff that he went through. I mean, there's a movie about him.
Yeah.
But you go ahead and tell yours, and I'm gonna see if mine connects. Everybody knows the one I'm talking about. But like, I wait till I hear you.
I mean, shit, big artist influence. I mean, I know Kevin Gates. He's one big for me.
Yeah, he's big time now. Like, I really like what he talks about now.
All Black. I mean, these are like, I don't know. My artists are not really like mainstream artists that's up there, just because I just like the underground most. Mostly. Mm-hmm. So like All Black, I listen to him a lot, and D. Watkins.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard of the first two.
I've heard of All Black, Offset Jim. Yeah. So.
But like, big name for me, I think Eminem, bro. Like,
Eminem.
Just because the dude, that dude just gone through shit.
Yeah.
Like with I mean, his Slim Shady stuff back in the day was stupid. Like, he's just like a crazy person, right?
Yeah.
Like, that guy's just been through so much, bro. He just.
But I feel like he was
like,
he was creating this person that he wanted to create. It was, like his inner person. He was trying to, like, this is how my inside look like. You know what I mean? Like, it's the inner person in me.
But outside of it, it's like a tough guy. Like, he was defensive and like fighting and stuff like that.
No, I fuck with bro. You shit. I fuck with Eminem. But I mean, for me, it's just like music influences. It's kind of hard because, like, I usually like the artists when they pretty much coming up, and then after they blow, it's like, hey, not really like I'm not supporting you, but it changes. You can really see from like how hard dude was going, bro. Like, to the new album, that's just like, hey, you know what I mean? Everything is cool with him, so he's good in life. Let it be. Let me go check the next dude trying to climb this mountain.
You almost can't relate with him anymore because it's a whole nother level now. So.
Yeah, it's a whole nother level, and it's not bad, but I mean, I just like watching people grow. I'm not gonna lie. So any artist, bro, I'll be watching artists start from the ground and climb themselves up. Like this one dude from Guam. His name is Young Thai. This dude like a 5th grader, bro. He was 5th grade when he hit me up when I was making this shit and all of this, and he was inspired. This boy recorded from the iPhone. His name Young Thai, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. I know he's gonna probably see this shit, but he's that dude. Like, it's a growth, bro. Like, he got, he's doing numbers. His shit hard. Dude record from the iPhone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So, like, I like that's what I'm saying. Like, those kind of stories, they really make me, because like, these dudes that want it, like, and I just love watching anyone grow. Yeah, bro. Growth is just beautiful. Bro. So when I just see someone grow, I just like, you know what I mean? Try and help that shit out,
Yeah, and it's even me, bro. Like, I like so you know how we have the Cinema Liberty tournament every year, right? So like, imagine like going every year and knowing like people from when I was back in Saipan, when we were young, elementary school, coming all the way up. And like, I think it's always cool to see people that when we were young, bro, they were just troublemakers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was one of them folks.
And I see them 20 years later, bro, and you got a family. Like, they don't speak the same way they spoke when we were kids. Like, all they had was anger inside. All they did was want to fight people, And now they're just happy people. Their families and their kids, they're good to their kids and they take care of their business. They have good jobs. Like, I love seeing that, bro.
Me too.
I love seeing what we try to do is like really inspire people, through fitness and stuff like that, with what we do, like in our and the work that we try to put in every day. Yeah. And when we start seeing people like start to, start their own business or start their fitness journey or, you know, just stuff like that. And then you just see them, they just stay at it. They just stay at it and they make these little gains.
Yeah,
you know, just
make
little bit. I lost this weight. You know, they're on their weight loss journey, stuff like that. And I lost this little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what we're all about.
Exactly.
Like, that's what we're talking about. Like, it's just trying to get people to, you know, realize, like, bro, there's so much out there for us.
Exactly.
But even if it just takes somebody to show you, somebody to inspire you a little bit, to show you that you're not the only one going through it.
Yeah.
I went through it too. This is how I did it.
Yeah.
You know?
And look where I'm at now too.
And it's not like look, you know, you're just
not flexing, but it's just showing them like the route. You know what I mean? Like this possible.
It took this much to get just to here.
Yeah.
There's still so much more to go, but to get to here, I can show you. I can help you out.
Exactly.
And that's all that is. And like you with your music, like that, you know, you're telling your stories. And bro, I heard I heard Resignation, right?
Yeah.
New Beginnings, right? And I heard Resignation, but it's like, bro, like that just sounds like you're done with music. Like you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's like, bro, this guy can't be done. Like, what's going on? Like, what was that about? What was Resignation about? Though?
Yeah, it was just like because like long story short. I mean, not really long story short, but I mean, after I made the song Right Now, I mean, I went into a studio session where. You know, I mean, I've been clean off pills for like about 6 years since I was in high school. You know, after I turned 16, I went through another withdrawal from those. And from there on, all the way into that time, bro, I've been clean.
Yeah.
But I went to a studio session and dudes start busting out these pills, you know. So these pills is laced with fentanyl.
Oh.
And we was smoking that shit. So he was like, you know, and once I see that shit, like, my body's already wanting to go. I've been far away from this shit because I separated myself, you know what I mean? When I moved out of that area, separated myself, got better, did better, you know, stayed far away from it. And then all of a sudden, music brought me right next to it. You know? So I hit that shit, made a fire-ass song, but when I went home, that's, you know, it started from there, bro. That chase started on, you know what I mean? So I've been on that shit, you know what I mean, for so long. And I was trying to quit, you know, from that time on, New Beginnings, all that shit. I was recording that shit. I'm trying to quit, you know, I'm trying to stop. And that shit, you know what I mean, kept going. So I was trying to, bro, I was fighting between drugs and music, bro. Like, even just to try and get myself to the studio, try to make songs, you know what I mean. I was just fucking myself up, you know, fucking up relationships because, you know, you start to turn to a different person. Like, you be in the studio half session, then you split because you don't have shit, you know.
And you're focused
like,
on something else.
Focus on something else. I'm trying to rap, but I'm like, mine is like, my demon's like, you need to get high, bro. You need to get high, you know. So, So that's why I say, like, those people, they didn't care about me, you know. Because I went in there for this session, and you start saying, you know what I mean, start, you know, putting it through my face. It's my fault. I take full accountability, but... You know, I made it strong enough to try run. When you think it's strong enough, you're really not. You know? So that's where you're saying, like, more work to come. Like, you know what I mean? Got to keep building strength, you know, so. I fought that, so.
All the way. Backing up, you know, that falling back and then, but like, responding to it. You know? Just responding to it. And then obviously you have, like, you went through that, you know, putting that song out there. And recording and then having to do, then, you know. Falling right back into it.
Falling right back into it.
Then you're just fighting your way back out. But because that's what I'm like, you can't just give into it just so to be like, this is it. You know, at some point you're just gonna be like, you know, that's the thing that make people change. You know, when it hurts more to stay the same than it does for you to change. You know what I mean? Like you have to, like it has to come to that point. And even me, that point came. Just recently, like less than a year and a half ago. Like, where I didn't agree with the person I was becoming. Like I always knew I wanted more. We just talked about this on the last podcast. I always knew I wanted more. I always felt that there was more out there. But I wasn't following the plan that would get me there. You know? So that's a commitment I made to myself. You know, that I'm going to ensure that I stay on the right path and I do things that are going to get me to it. So what do? I listen to the right people. Listen to the right people. Surround myself with the right people. Get rid of the people
that's all I'm saying. That shit made a big difference. Like surrounding yourself, bro. Like I said, bro. Like if you know, like 50 Cent said that shit. Like, oh, you know what I mean? If you surround yourself with people, no money in the pocket, you're gonna be You have no money in your pocket. You know, you surround people who have money in their pocket. They're gonna help you create ways, you know, just by hanging out with them, because they let you know.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
the
what I
same thing we
mean?
just talking about. It's the energy, bro. It's the energy, the type of energy. It's not just information, you know.
Yeah, because there's also action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we still gotta do it. Like everybody thinks about a plan.
Yeah.
But see, like, look at y'all shit, bro. Like, I watched y'all from your house, like the garage, bro. Now we're here in the shop. You know what I mean? A couple of years later, like, that's beautiful growth. You know what I mean?
It's not the biggest gains, you know, bro. But it's
Bro, but it's
that's the one thing that we do, like appreciate, that we understand. Like, that's a lot of time we put in. You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of time we put in. There's a lot of sacrifices we made, even just during that time. Now it's even more sacrifice, because we understand what that sacrifice did for us. You know?
Yeah.
That sacrifice got us here. So how much more can we sacrifice? You know.
Exactly.
We just prioritize better now.
Yeah.
You know? We make sure that we put the energy, we put the time and the focus here that we need to.
Yeah.
You know, for now. And then we put our time when we're with our families, time, energy, focus with them.
Yeah.
Time, energy, focus at our job.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all gotta be
bro.
like, it's like we were just talking about.
It's also discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it is discipline.
Not
bro.
wasting time. We all got
Not
24
wasting
hours.
time. And that's the best part for me, is discipline. Like, that's what's helping me off the drugs, you know. I've been a year off fentanyl, so I haven't, so, I mean, Wendy, I made that song 2021. That's last year.
Yeah.
So that was my last
song
that I ever dropped, and I got right after there.
Okay.
Went through recovery. I mean, shit, bro. I mean, I went in and out of recovery, and you know, fought that shit. And
So you're saying you have some songs on deck. Are those
all the
about,
songs, bro? All the songs,
is that
bro.
all
You're
about
gonna
the
hear the
recovery?
shit.
Is
Yeah,
that-
all about the recovery.
Nice.
While I was using, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, just my message on, you know, this is what I was going through. You know what I mean? And even some of those songs, I was on those drugs, you know.
Yeah.
And the crazy part, bro, is like, what also really changed me, bro. Like, wow, I was heavy on that shit. Like, I got my girl pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I already had a son, you know. So I had a daughter in the way.
Okay.
And all I can think in my head was like, bro, I hope these drugs didn't fuck her up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that shit
That's a
scared
scary
me,
thought.
bro.
Yeah, that's a
9
scary
months,
thought,
bro. I was just scared.
So
So
that's-
every day I was trying to get sober. So
And that is scary, bro, because like so it's already in your system,
Like,
right?
every
And
day.
you're worried that it might affect the baby. Then you're worried about when this baby comes.
how am I gonna support?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna take care if I'm on this, like if I'm doing this stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's what.
When you're on that stuff, like especially when you're doing the music and stuff like that, what is it about the effect of the drug that helps you, I don't know, to create or whatever?
It's
What do you think it
it's
is?
the feeling, bro. Like, when I'm on that shit, I don't even write.
Yeah, you just
I just say shit and sing shit, and it sound like beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's the feeling I feel like it gives you.
it's like no hesitation. You
Yeah,
know?
like I don't hold
Thinking too
back.
deep,
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know. So for me now, learning to transform that into myself, like doing it without it, it made me stronger. You know what I mean? But it's just I was just weak at that time. I was broken, and I had relationship problems. You know. Now, you know what I mean? I was fucking around and shit like that. So you know, and all of that shit, bro. Through my recovery, like I was just venting. You know, I let my girl know everything. I was like, no secrets. You know, just this is everything from A to Z.
Yeah.
And I let that shit out. That was the first relief of burden I ever had.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I use those drugs. Like, I'm doing all this other fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I'm hiding shit. It's easy because I just smoke a pill, whatever. I'm good.
Yeah.
And I'm probably knocked out somewhere. You know what I mean? Always running from pain.
Yeah.
That was what.
And that had to be like really good for her. Like maybe she didn't just stick around. She
stuck around.
She didn't just
bro.
stick around just because she had a baby in her family.
Yeah.
You know? She probably stuck around like because you let it all out and she still accepted you.
Yeah,
That's a big thing, bro.
And that's a very big thing. That's what I told her, you know, and that's why I give it up to her, you know. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out my baby. But yeah, she held it down, bro, and she could even be the one to tell you, like, she be hearing some of these newer songs that I write, and she be crying, because she know, bro, like, she went through that shit. My son went through that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's, bro, I look at my son, sometimes I just want to cry and shit. And, you know, crying's good. It's healing, you know.
It's not
Bro, letting yourself, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you know.
A lot of people got pain, bro, and like
They hold it in and it just build, you know.
Yeah,
like,
it
I'll be
builds.
crying sometimes, like, damn, I look at him, I'm like, he get an award, I cry, bro, because I put this dude through shit.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah.
dude saw me put a gun in my mouth and you know trying to blow my brains out because I was trying to be sober.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it was. So I already, you know, I just got tired. It was painful trying to stop, and it was painful using. I was gonna either die not and trying to stop or die using. So I was like, the options are the same. So I was like, you know, I really gotta be better. You know, so
what was that like? Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to have to think about it. Just, you know, trying to put a gun in your mouth. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to get to that point,
bro. Cause it hurts. Like the minute. That's the one thing about the drug. It's like while I'm on it, I can think of, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
I think of it like, oh yeah, I'm having this big ass blueprint of, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna sober up by tomorrow. Bro, not even 30 minutes, that shit out. I'm like, holy shit, bro. Like, I start, you know, scratching myself. Like, I can't breathe. Like, I'm trying to think, I can't think, you know. And when I'm getting that shit, I'm zooming through the plug. And I wasn't buying like little amounts. I was buying like boats, you know. The boat is 5,000, you know. So I was like, half of that, you know, half a boat. I'll buy the whole shit. Look like I'm selling that shit. I'm smoking all that shit. I'm eating all that shit Monday for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, lost hella weight. But yeah, it got deep, you know. So.
Well, so after you like you did all that, like, and you said, you know, you were done.
I mean, I almost OD'd two times.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you already fucking you went through like the worst.
I almost tried to die 2 times, and I was like, that's why I say after the second time, I was like, bro, I really gotta stop.
There has to be a fucking reason you're here, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And that's what I always say, bro. Like, I always talk about like these podcasts. Like, I don't care about how many fucking views we get. I don't care about, but if it helps one person, bro,
that makes me happy too. That's the same way I feel for music, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's
right there. If it just touch one person,
that's all that matters, bro. Because your life, like, right, you went through all that shit. You almost fucking died multiple times,
bro. Right? Yeah, just for trying to, you know, just for drugs, you know.
But you have to, like, there has to be a reason why the man above kept you here.
Exactly.
And you have to realize, like, if I'm here, how am I gonna fucking make a difference? Like, I think, and I feel like that's where you're headed to. You know, you're doing that. You've already realized, like, I've been fucked up enough. Like, you know, and I gotta help somebody. And that's why you even told me, like, I put on my music to help you. I put on my music to talk about my trauma, talk about the things that I've been through. You've been through a lot of shit. You're not even that old, and you've been through a lot of shit, you know
25, man. So, I'm a young old man.
So you've been through enough shit, but it's good because you got an early jump on it. But like, that's also, you got an early jump on learning all those lessons, but then making sure that you stay committed to your fucking plan and your, you know, to your family, your recovery, staying clean and stuff. I know, and it's not easy. I know for damn sure it's not easy.
That's the worst.
But like, what have you like? So based off like the addictions and, you know, stuff like that, the stuff that you were using, like, what have you put in place, like, to substitute for those that make you feel the same way, right? That make you feel good. That instead of using that shit, what's making you feel good now? Like, what are you using to substitute that shit?
Yeah, bro. You know what's crazy though? The withdrawals would be the hardest part, but what's harder is when you're done with the withdrawals, because you feel straight. So you tell yourself, like, I could go use. And just redo that process. You know what I mean? So I did that for about 10 times. 10 times I kept trying, and it kept getting longer. So I was making progress within that 10 times. Because what I was doing was I tried staying for 4 days, then 5 days, then 1 week. You know, but this is within the 10 times because I used in between. And then when it came down to the 10th time, I was actually dosing down. So I was already aware. So I was trying to psych my brain like, hey, I'm taking a whole, but I'm actually taking like a fucking quarter, like, of little dust and just licking that shit. All the way through, I was licking that shit. And then at the end, I just stopped. But what replaces a lot of these is a lot of nutrients. This is when I turn into this whole vegan shit. I fuck with Dr. Savy, you know. I be on that Dr. Savy shit, alkaline shit. So, yeah, bro, I mean, I just use a lot of minerals to do that shit. Like mushrooms, that's my like reishi mushrooms. That's my go-to. It's pretty much like a natural Adderall, I would say. You know.
I think there's a lot of people like on like with weed. I think it's always been a stigma. You know, like a stigma since we grew up. I always knew it was something like that. Like, it was always a bad stigma. But like, just the fact that like weed is natural.
Yeah.
But then it's like that thing with alcohol too, right? Like they promote alcohol like crazy.
Yeah.
Alcohol does nothing but bad stuff to us. Like
Yeah.
there's so many deaths based on alcohol and stuff like that. We don't do the same thing, but it has that stigma, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a reason to that for, you know, why they started doing that shit.
Yeah.
Based off, you know,
we know it's all the money,
governments and
yo.
stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But-
no tax, so they
Yeah.
want the tax on that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
so all that stuff, bro. But it's like, you know, like that, like you said, the minerals, the eating right, you know.
Yeah, eating right, bro. Like I've nourished my body since stopping for. That's what really is helping me a lot. Is I be taking these shits like, you know, I drink key lime and water in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I just popped the perk. You know, like it just switched my mind up to all these minerals and pretty much feed myself all that my body needs. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what keep me going. But
That's the thing, like the body thing, right? Like
Yeah.
if you feed your body the right way and you give your body what it needs, you build your body, and that's why I think fitness is like fitness and just, you know, health, like health in general. Like if people like just understood, bro, like how, if your body is right, it fucking just makes your mind right. Like that's why working out for me, like we just said, it's about the mental for me, because I know if I work out, I can get my mind right. Like I just feel better. Like I worked out this morning before we came here. I feel way better about coming to, you know, today. Last week I didn't work out before we came because we started a little bit earlier, and then I had, you know,
a lot of stuff to do. Yeah.
So I worked out after the podcast, but feel way better just coming in after doing a workout.
After doing a workout, bro.
Yeah. That's so it's like just getting the mind right. Like the body can lead that. You know, the body can, you know, start that up for you. Then you fucking, you know, follow with working on your mind.
Exactly.
And then just while you're working out or while you're just doing a little bit, you know, that's eating right. Like these are the habits that we're building.
That's what I'm saying. All it is the habits, bro.
Yeah.
Small habits get big transformation, bro. Like, you know, that's what it started with me, was just small habits. Like, I read this book. I started reading too a lot, bro. I'm a reader, bro. I'm a nerd. I'm gonna let you know. I love to read books, bro, because I love to learn, bro. Like, I'm a learner, bro. Like, I love to learn shit. Like, I got fired for a lot of jobs, you know, due to the whole drug shit. Because you just work 1 week, get supply, and then you fucking quit. you know, so this staffing agency was already like, I'm running out of jobs for you, you know. But I went through that, bro, and after I finally first recovered, like my first whole month, I got into this office job in HVAC. Okay. So right now, I'm an HVAC, you know, commercial sales.
Nice,
so
nice.
I got my own little office, you know. So I built myself up to this shit.
Bro.
And a lot of these guys there, like I work so hard there too, they be tripping out. Like, and when I tell them my story about, you know, recovery and drugs, they're like, for real? You don't even look like, you know what I mean, bro? But it started with one small habit, bro. Like, you know, I read this book called Miracle Mornings.
Okay.
And that shit changed me. So they had that shit called Savers. And it was like for early in the morning shit, you know. So Savers stand for silence, affirmation. Forgot what the rest of that shit is, bro. But it was like, it was silence, affirmation, visualization. Oh, you read that book?
No.
Exercise and scribe.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the 5 things you need to do in the first to start your morning. Yeah. And this coming from like a rich person, or his name is something El Howrod. Okay. But Miracle Mornings, you guys get that on Audible. Yeah, that shit changed me for morning wise, you know, for how to get myself to be successful, you know, starting myself early in the morning. So S stand for silence, that stand for meditation, you know. And then saying your affirmations, and then your visualization is seeing your day, bro, before your day happen, you know. And this like early in the morning before you start your first hour, you know. And then exercise, and then scribe, like write your shit down, write what you're thankful for, bro. Like I started doing that
Gratefulness,
shit. Yeah, that shit helped me, bro. Like, you know, just those small shit, you know. Yeah. And you don't really find it through a lot of people talking about it. You usually have to read it yourself to understand. Like, you know, it's even if you tell yourself you're tired at night, like you say, I'm so tired, or, you know what I mean? If you look at the time when you sleep, like if you look at it and you're like, oh, it's 1 o'clock, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. You wake up, you're going to be tired. The last thing you thought at night is the first thing you think in the morning. I was like, bro.
Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that.
That shit crazy. So I start changing my mindset at night. I know I'll be staying up late because, you know, I go to work and I come home, still do my workout, have time with the kids, still got to smoke with my girl every night. So, you know, I have all this shit. So I used to have that habit to look at the time, like, fuck, it's 11. I'm gonna wake up at 5, I'm being fucking tired, bro. I wake up and that shit. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, bro. Like, you know? So that's it. That
I'ma
book
try
taught
that.
me
I'ma
that
try
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Or
so
it's just like that thing where you fucking say like, oh, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day.
yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna suck. Like automatically when that alarm goes off, you say, oh, today's gonna suck. Like you already putting that in motion. Bro.
that
Like,
emotion in
you
your
already
head,
started your
bro.
day off like that. Like you can't. And like so you're talking about the mornings, right? Like most people probably think like when I'm doing my morning workouts, I'm blasting like, pump up music and stuff like that. Bro, I'm listening to The Secret.
Yeah.
The Secret. Like that's what I'm listening to. And that shit, I started that like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
It's a book?
Yeah, the book.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm listening to it through
Audible?
It's not even an audiobook. I'm listening to like the people that wrote that book
Yeah.
and how they're describing everything. So they're just all the people that were part of that book.
Yeah.
And they're just like explaining all of it. It's like the law of attraction, all that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're just talking about
I
all that
fuck with
stuff.
that one.
And that's me like kind of double dipping. I'm getting my workout in and I'm listening to the right stuff.
Yeah.
Just getting my
You're
mind
filling
right.
your mind up. You're working your mind and you're working your body.
Yeah,
you
and
know
while
what
these
I mean?
people are like, while I'm fucking working on, these people are telling me like everything that you think of is there, and everything that you think of, your behavior is going to, bring around you.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna make you act the way you act every day.
Yeah.
So whatever you're thinking, that's the way you're gonna act. And if these people are telling me that, then I know not to tell myself stupid things. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm tired or I can't do this because of this. Like, no, I'm gonna tell myself I can do this or I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this. I'm not gonna tell myself I'm tired or I'm gonna just be lazy today. Like, no, we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking say today was gonna be another fucking great day. And I'm gonna make it happen.
And I'm blessed. I have the
Yeah,
opportunity. Yeah, it's
exactly.
changing the
Exactly.
mindset, bro, because it's true, bro. Like negativity sticks.
Yeah.
The minute you say one negative thing to yourself, that shit start flowing.
Yeah.
Like
more and more
like
negative
that shit
stuff.
rapping to you.
Yeah, more and
I'm
more
tired.
negative.
I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna do this. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, I got the opportunity to do this and just get down and fucking do it. You
Yeah,
know?
and I bet like if anybody like even tested this theory, right? Like if you just tested that, like every time something happens, like something bad happens, and I do this on a daily, bro. Like there's so much, so much crazy stuff happens like around me, and I don't react to it. I don't like that cannot drive.
That
Like what's
cannot
happening
change you,
outside of
bro.
me is not gonna drive the way I feel in my head,
Exactly.
right? So like there could be something so stupid like people around me complaining, bitching about whatever the hell they're going through, right? It's like, okay, I'll take that in, try and whatever, talk. We gotta converse about it. But that's not gonna drive the way that I'm thinking the rest of the day. And even like I really try to keep myself away from that kind of shit anyway.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna affect the way I'm already thinking.
Yeah.
Like, the way I'm thinking sticks. It's staying there.
It's gonna stay the
Like
same.
I'm not gonna change.
And that's
because
what I'm
of
saying.
the
Not
external shit.
allowing nobody, you know what I mean, to
Yeah.
really interfere with your path. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because all these little things, like that's where discipline come in. You know, because if you're disciplined, even like you see a dog that's disciplined, like a pit bull, he would still stare at his owner. You keep fucking trying to slap him, he's not looking at you. But the minute his owner say go, he go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the focus of
Yeah.
it. You know that we gotta have. It's just
It's like
looking.
Bro, even those little things like somebody like I noticed in the mornings, people tailgate the hell out of me, like in the morning, because they're so in a hurry to get to work. They're so like in a rush, and that could piss me. That usually could piss me off so bad, and it still kind of does. It bothers me, right? But I'm not gonna.
You're still working on it, bro. You know that's the
for
thing.
sure,
you know what I mean? And that's the progress.
Yeah.
You know, you're
It's
making
like-
it less and less and
Because
less.
before you can just be like, fuck, I'm gonna hit the brakes, bro.
Yo,
Make the-
brake check,
I'm gonna brake check them, all this stuff. But like now, it's like you're not gonna feel like you can be mad all you want.
Yeah.
I'm driving speed limit. You like I ain't dying in this car just because you want to act all stupid. Like,
Or just say, at least I
happening?
prepared to be, 15 minutes early. You
Yeah,
know what I
exactly.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
he didn't prepare,
That's
you
your
know what I
fault.
mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And people
Like,
do that all the time.
accountability, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't like accountability.
I
They
learned that
always-
the hard way, bro. I tailgated somebody because I was upset or whatever, and I ended up rear-ending them.
Yeah, boy.
So now when I see it when I'm on the road, I just let them go.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, brother.
Yeah.
At least
Go
I'm
ahead
going to live
and pass.
longer.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, there you go. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, man. That's
It
it.
ain't worth it, bro.
It really ain't worth it, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, bro. It's like people don't prepare for themselves. And you see it, when I observe it, like that's when I admire myself a lot. Because like I really care about you, body. You know, like I care about my body. I care about myself.
Yeah.
And I walk around and I just show love. I feel protected. You know what I mean? I know how to worry. I love everybody. I walk in, I love everybody. Some, 10 of them can hate me, but I love them.
And that's just gonna bring more towards you, more that same energy
exactly.
towards you.
You know what I mean?
What you put out there is what you're gonna get. Man.
Exactly.
And it's
So-
always like.
And for,
I really wish people just fucking realize that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
and people do. It's just not their time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
some people like for me, like I was that wild person trying to fuck shit up all the time too. I'm so calm, business oriented, friendly, you know. Like now I'm a businessman. Like I'm an actual boss in my area and in my position. You know what I mean? So it made me feel good. Cause last year I was a junkie. You know, this year I'm a boss. Like that shit right there makes me happy. You know,
And that makes
like
you
I could
understand.
cry.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Makes you understand that, like you know, you already know what it's like doing all this shit.
Exactly,
So
bro.
what I've been doing, I've been on the right path. It's got me here. Like
Exactly.
that's big time, bro.
It is, bro, and that's why I mean, like, you know, just everything built up, bro, and you know what I mean, from my finances, you know, from my relationship, because like every successful person, it start with their relationship at home. If your shit at home is fucked up, your shit outside is not
Your
gonna be
foundation,
good.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's
your
the foundation.
foundation.
So if you're able to do that at home, you know what I mean, able to do good, you know. And right now I work for like a lot of owners, you know, for companies, because I'm a distributor. So I pretty much distribute units to a lot of these companies. I talk to a lot of rich people, and you know what's the crazy part? They never tell me wild shit. There's always the person that's broke that come in there that had the most to say. This rich man come in there and just tell me, life is simple. Don't make it so complicated. Like, huh? Like that's $1 million to me now. You know, I feel like $1 million. But the motherfucker have like 40,000. Like, oh man, I just did.
You gotta do this. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. You gotta go there.
He pointing at all the direction. Like, you a manager, bro. You're not an owner. You do not think the right way. You know, and it's not shitting on him, but it's just like some people fear that. You know, the minute you bring that question up, and that's why, you know, instead of just showing their growth, you know, people will respect that, but some people, they fear it and like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this and that.
Yeah.
And it's the wealthy dude to come in dressed regular, just like, hey, life is not complicated. Life is simple.
Yeah.
And you think about it, it really is. We let all our emotions get in the way, you know. Everybody's emotion get in the way because how you thought it was, it's supposed to be, you know. So coming, bro, and coming to America, you know what I mean? That's where it really shared a lot with like our culture. Coming out here was an eye-opener for me, bro, because one of my therapists, bro, he done told me, he's like, you know, the reason why America has a lot of problems is because everybody brings their culture here. And that's true. So we bring our culture to America, and then, you know, like an Indian person bring their culture from their place or their country, another country, you know. We are arguing because we're saying it's supposed to be this way, and this guy's like, no, it's not. This guy said, no, it's not. So we all not agreeing.
And that's
you
the
know?
thing, if in America, it's like it's the freest country in the world, right? And it's okay that we do that, and I think, and that's where communities should be like that, right? You have all these different cultures, but they should be to help each other. They should be to, you know, make people like kind of realize and be aware of other, you know, thoughts and other ideas to help like to one goal of making the best country out there. But we've taken it like, all right, this is the way we should think, even if it's not the American way. Like that's the crazy part. Like you cannot bring, and this is just what I believe. You know, I put the damn uniform on for a reason because I believe in I believe in America. Like that's what, and the freedom that it gives all of us. Anybody that comes here the right way, and they can do whatever they want if they put their mind to it and they do it the right way, right? They just work towards that. And it's but there's so much proof to that, so much evidence, so many people have done it just coming from different countries and doing that, right? But like if you like coming from a different place and thinking that people should change or tend to you, that's wrong. Like this is the American way, or this is the way of this country. Like you should be adapting to that, you know, with still keeping your identity of your country and still having pride in that, but still making sure that you're adapting, not the country adapting. You know, you have this whole damn, you know, millions of people adapting, trying to have to adapt to you. That's not how it works. You adapt to that environment. Exactly. Like that's just how it works. Keeping your own, you know, your own personal pride, your identity, pride, you know, all that. That's fine. But you have to adapt to that environment. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I feel like that's where it you know what I mean, it bumps to a lot of, you know, place. But for me, I actually enjoyed it because it was an eye opener. I started to learn new ways. I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like one thing that tripped me out, you know, you be going down there, you see some white folks, they be like, it'd be him, his wife, and then they're chilling with their ex. You know what I mean? Like that shit not natural to us. We look at that shit like, whoa, that's foreign. What the fuck? Why you chilling with your ex? But I fuck with it, you know, because it's kind of like they got over it. You know what I mean? Like their insecurities is not there, bro. And that's the best part about it is getting rid of your insecurities, facing yourself, you know, reflection. Like it make me be open. Like you know, that's one thing that helped my relationship was insecurities. No insecurities, you know, but love, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I look at that shit and I'm surprised. Like, I don't see that back home. Shit.
Never.
They fighting, bro. That close? Damn. No, they're not chilling that close, bro. And I'm like, you know, and I'm applying my rules to them, but to them it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, there's no love, no hate. You know what I mean? They're just chilling.
Yeah.
They knew each other for so long, whatever. Gave him 100,000. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, you know, that's it. That's what I like about coming out here, you know what I mean? Seeing the different, you know, things and beliefs and practices. Shit.
Seeing like stuff that's not normal to you, but then it affects people positively, like on their side. So you don't know. You never learning that. You
never learning that. Yeah, then I just learned it.
Because like you might be doing like dealing with something like with your ex, right?
Yeah.
And it's like there's no way in hell that I ever spoken to her or talked to her again if I didn't see that. You know?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way. So, you know, like I enjoy seeing different things or different, you know, when you go to different cultural events, like, you know, I'm amazed that us as human beings was able to create something like that, like a culture. Like, who the fuck came up with all of this shit, you know? Like, who was the dude that said, hey, you know, you got to do this and that?
Yeah.
You know? Like, who's the first person to balutan food, you know? Shit. Who said that? Like, bro, I thought we were giving food up.
Who started all that shit?
You know, so I love it, bro. But, you know, so that's part of the growth for my music. That's why I do music, you know, is to share my, you know, what I see, what I learn, and my opinion.
Yeah.
Because our opinions always, you know, don't always match with everybody in the world. But
it's okay
for me, it's not a bad thing. But it's just like, you know, and that's the best part about having it, you know. Is you just say it and then someone debates it, and then that's where you gotta be disciplined and not let it affect you.
You shouldn't be getting into your emotions, just talking about it, right?
Yeah, but so I got lots of, you know what I mean, new music coming through, you know. Yeah. I got about like 8. I be in the studio a lot, so.
Yeah. You do like you go out and rent a studio to do all your recordings? Yeah.
I got my engineer. So I mean, I used to work with one of my old producer. He's named Donovan. Shout out Donovan on the track. So yeah, Donovan. You know, he was our relationship through music. Like when I linked up with him, we started creating some wild shit. Cause dude makes the beats. You know, he's the one that's behind the keyboard. So I'll be pulling up every once in a while. Just IMJRed670, Donovan on the track, and then just start rapping.
The reason why I asked that because in my apartment, when I do some maintenance stuff, I went up to this one guy's apartment. Yeah, I knew he was a rapper because he would play all his music, and I'd hear him like rapping every now and then when I walked by. But I was doing something in his apartment. He had like just in the corner, he had like a foam pad. His mic hanging off the wall and a little shelf for all his like recording equipment. That was it. That was his studio. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty great. And he just in a little tiny corner.
Exactly.
I thought that was pretty dope. I was like,
it is, bro. He's getting it,
He's
bro.
getting it. That's for sure.
Because when I first started, it was Turtle Beach headphones.
Like the gamer headphones.
Yeah, the gamer headphones. When I first this was 2012. It was gamer headphones.
Yeah.
I was using gamer headphones and just get a free software online. So. And just fucking get a YouTube beat and just fucking go. Rap, bro, and then show everybody. You know,
you got a lot of you have a lot of supporters, bro. Like, a lot of people like know your stuff. Like, when it started, was it just like friends, people back home? Like, you just shared it with them?
No, bro, it was actually people I didn't know. It's never the people you know, bro. It's always like that, crazy, you know. And that's the part that hurts, you know. And at one point in my time, like, that shit hurt me, you know. And that was through all the shit, like, making throughout the journey of the first run. I call it the first run. You know, just partying, drugs, and not caring about shit. But I funded all that shit. Every song I dropped, that's full ownership to me. Every music video, I done paid that shit full on, paid that shit from the setup, all the drinks, like, the budget is a lot, and making music is not free, bro. It's a lot of money, bro. But I never paid for, like, promotions and all of that shit. I always try to reach out to people, but I'm not the best at that.
That's a challenge.
I'm not the best at that, so a lot of it was authentic, and that's what I loved about it. Like, until this day, I get paid.
No, for real?
I made 1,000 this year.
Just off, what do you call
off
that?
The old shit.
That's crazy. What do you call that? Royalties?
Royalties,
That's
I made about $1,000 for 2022. I mean, the first year of it rolling was like 2019, 2020. I mean, like 3,000-4,000 for the year. But
these like for your videos or for music?
Views, streams and buys and all of that shit. So
nice. It's like little seeds you plant.
They just grow. They just pay me. But you see, I was not a good businessman at that time. I wasn't prepared. Everything happened so fast. I wasn't disciplined. And then fuck me up because I'd be buying drugs with that money. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to reinvest into the business. I'm over here like, it paid me back. Feel like a payday is fucking buy some shit, you know?
That's what I want to talk about that, though. I want to hit that because, like, reinvesting, like, first off, I'm going to go back to what you said initially. Like, it's about the supporter stuff. Like, for the first 2 years, right? We had like some close friends and stuff, like really close friends. But there's friends like right outside of that, right? Like you think like they see you all the time. They see you like trying to get this stuff out there. Yeah. They won't, right? They won't. They just won't. And it's because they like they say, right? They know you're from the same place and they don't want to see you grow. Like, they don't want to see you come from there. You know, they don't want you to do better than them, right? And
that's resignation, bro. You know, that's what that felt like.
It's a real thing, bro. And it's okay. I always thought it's like, bro, it's okay. But I always told this guy too, I was like, don't worry, we're gonna get them at some point. They're gonna come, bro. They're gonna have to support it because I have no negative intent with any of this.
Exactly.
I have no, like, as long as
you're not
have the
holding
right
it
intent,
against them.
I'm not holding it against them. I'm not putting that energy out there that I'm mad that you're not. I'm aware of it. You know, I'm aware of it. But I'm not putting out any negative energy towards that. And I'm not gonna act like it bothers me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just aware of it.
Yeah, it's just an observation. Like, man, I really thought.
It hurts, bro. It hurts. It's a different pain, bro. Because
people
you put
grew up
your
with,
fucking heart into this
went
shit.
To school with.
You put your heart into this, and they're looking at you like it's a joke. And then when they blow up, and then they hit you up, it hurts even more, bro. It hurts even more.
It's like, why? Like, only now? Like, why did it take you so long to support me? Like, you didn't believe in me. But I also understand that.
Yeah.
Like, because people, like, they're not gonna
question.
Believe in you.
They question you right
there. They see how far you're gonna really push it. Like, they won't believe in you until you have to believe in yourself first. Nobody can believe in you till you do the work. Like, till you do it.
That's facts,
and I think because people have seen it long enough, right? Like, this almost 5 years, bro, we've been doing this. So now, of course, more people like will believe in it. More people will, it's a real thing now. I think it's time, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And it's cool, bro. It is what it is. That's just like we said, it's the universe. That's just how it works, bro. Like, just how it works. But then going back into the investing, like, right? You were talking about you're putting money. Like, a lot of people will start something, right? Start a business, start their journeys and stuff like that. People are so willing to, like, you get some money. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blow it. Like, bro, like, what are you talking about?
First thing you do, you're gonna spend it.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Like, all right, you made $1,000 or something off, some stuff you got and you sold. Why would you go and just blow it on something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing, like, if you really want to grow something, well, you better put all that right back into the stuff you're trying to grow. You know? Keep on rolling that. Like, that's just how it works, man. That's just a tip. Like, it's something that we know we take very fucking seriously here. Like, we just just roll it. We don't go out there blowing money on shit. It's not gonna help you. Like, if your goal is to grow your business, your business needs that money. Like, put that money right back into your business.
It'll come around eventually.
That was my biggest mistake. But you see, it was all undisciplined. It all happened fast, and I was just like, this is just some side money. I'm just like, let me blow this side money on some fucking drugs and more alcohol. I mean, I would say it's an investment because it bought the alcohol and the weed for the videos. Maybe it's an investment.
For props and stuff like that.
Props and shit. But I should have used it better. But now that I learned a lot about business, like during my recovery, I really read a lot of business books, real estate. Like, I'm into business. Like, I'm a businessman, bro. Like, I love that shit. I built my credit up. Like, my credit score was shit, dude, bro. My shit like 457.
Yeah, boy.
457, bro. I was ashamed. And you know what I like to say? I don't care. I'm just if I can't afford it, I'm not buying it. I start thinking smart after it's at 457. Now I'm tripping, But within that year, through my growth, bro, just putting my time with my family and working on myself, that shit I fucking almost 700. So within a year, like, I done cleared that shit. I just didn't put the work to clear it, I was just...
And you didn't know how either.
Yeah, I didn't know how. It was I'm just fucking blowing money, And that time I was in injury, I worked for UPS, I told you, 3 years, so I was making that bread, and then I got hurt, so I was making that bread while not going to work, So I had therapy and all of that shit. And that's what got me, you know, also back into that shit. They was giving me oxys for 2 years, you know, so.
That don't help.
Yeah, they give me oxys, therapy, chiropractor. And yeah, so I was loaded off that shit every day, so it wasn't helping, you know.
That's crazy.
Don't work, don't do nothing, bro, just rap. Like,
Yeah.
now I learned I have a whole lifestyle and rap, and it's way more efficient, it's way better, you know what I mean? But during that time, like, I just wasn't thinking. I was too much attention, you know, too much females. And it disrupts your mind,
All
bro.
distractions. That's all.
You don't
all
know what to
distractions, all
do,
the
bro.
distractions,
You just think about sex, like, you know, like it really got me.
It's
at
all
that
the
time. But
distractions,
it's a lesson, bro. Like, you know, and at the end of it all, like when I, you know, just stopped making music for a while, just, you know, went ghost, you know what I mean? Just try to work on myself.
Yeah.
Start being better. Now I'm coming back like harder.
You feel
know?
stronger, yeah.
Oh, feel
Because
hella
it's like-
stronger. And I learned a lot,
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on the business side. I know how to fund my shit. I know how to get bigger artist features, you know.
Yeah.
I network around the Seattle area, so shout out all to Seattle. We got Kit Campbell and the boy John Thomas, you know. Those my two boys. They be fucking performing left and right. They just did a show last night. So
Do
they
you do
be-
any gigs at all?
I'm about to start.
You're gonna start?
I mean,
That's
I just
what I was
this,
gonna
this,
ask.
this
What's
is
the
my
future?
first initiation, y'all, to
Back.
coming back into this shit, and I'm, you know, I appreciate
Putting you in the spotlight.
it, celebrating it with Knees and Built, you know, because I don't watch these guys grow. They inspire me so much, so it's an honor to, you know, start it from here. Because after this, you know what I mean, this is the initiation with the storytelling, you know what I mean, what went on, why I went ghost, you know, like.
Hell
Those
yeah,
were
bro.
all the shit that I was dealing with, you know. So I never speak about it on IG. I don't do none of that. It's just because it's hard, you know. I tried so many times. I pop out the phone and be like, you know, I'm gonna try and help someone today, but it's just facing yourself at that point. And then, you know, like, damn, you know. So finally coming out here, I was like, hey, I'm finna share my shit. I'm gonna go out there, you know.
But that's
and just
crazy, bro.
drive,
That's
you know.
You, bro. Thanks for like blessing us with that. Like I didn't, I know that's what it was. I didn't know what that's what it was.
Yeah, bro.
I
like-
just because I thought I just
I had everything in line. This time I was prepared. Now I have my songs in
Dude, that's
line. I
tight.
have everything ready. About to go back to the studio again. Got the marketing side, you know.
Yeah.
Got my name copyrighted, so
Hell yeah.
you know,
Oh,
my
there you
shit
go.
official.
That's
so.
a process right there, bro.
Yeah,
I know,
shit. So
That's
a lot of
tight, man.
shit to come, bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like before, I wanted to start, you know, talking about that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, before I wanted to start dropping music, like I'm doing it the right way this time. You know,
Yeah.
not just single after single.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a lot of marketing behind it. You know,
Yeah.
with the real plan this time.
Yeah, it
you
was-
know, so
Dude, that's crazy.
bigger artists. So I got lots of friends in the game right now that's doing big, you know, big things. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't know what to be like. Hey, you know, so and so, but yeah, I know a lot of big people in this game right now. Network a lot, so I'm trying to be that Travis Scott, you know.
And good for you, bro. For real, bro. Like
Yeah.
coming from where you know everything that you just told us
bro.
about, and then just doing what you're doing right now, and trying to do it the right way too, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Do it the right way, and then you have the right intentions. Like for real, I think when you go out to just and you want to just help people. With it,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Everything comes to
Everything,
place,
bro. Yeah,
bro.
bro.
You attract everything, bro. You know.
and you attract the right stuff.
Yeah,
you know, you attract the right stuff.
So I say work out and I pray every day.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
bro. Like
good
for you.
spirits. Yeah.
Good fucking for you, man. Like that kind of shit makes me happy. Like I really like when people go, like you might. Obviously I don't want you to have to go through the shit that you went through.
Yeah.
But like I want people to.
Yeah.
I want people to reach that point to where you know they learned enough. Like I went through enough shit. Like
Yeah,
I don't want to
bro.
do this no more. I want to go up. You know?
Exactly.
And I'm glad you're there. Like you're really
Yeah.
moving, bro.
And that's why a lot of my shit, like I always say, like falling, like I'm falling, you know what I mean? Because I did fall from a pretty high spot,
Yeah.
but it was all worth it, you
Yeah.
know? Because this time is like when it's not really busting for me with the views and stuff,
Yeah.
this is the time I can create
Yeah,
that, you know, I have that hunger, like I'm gonna re-get all you 100,000 people again,
Yeah.
you know, right
Yeah.
again. So that's what make me go harder in these shits and yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because you were very able to like really invest in yourself. Like you invested in yourself this whole year, right?
Yeah.
And then the more you're able to do that, just focus. A lot of people will say like it's selfish, right? Like,
Yeah.
Selfish, but you have to be selfish to be selfless,
Yeah,
right?
bro,
Like you
yeah.
can give more if you work on yourself more.
Yeah.
Right? If you're at your top, you're at your best. You're at your the top of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Your best version of yourself. You're able to give way more.
Exactly.
That's why I think
And
like
that's
just
what I'm
constantly
saying,
just
yeah.
taking in the right information, the right knowledge, working on your physiology, like you're just your body and your mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of, you be able to give
That's
more
your
people.
temple. Your body's your temple. That's your church.
Yeah,
Every
bro.
day you're God, you know.
And then-
Bring out the God in you, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Say you pray to yourself, you know, pray to the earth, whatever, you know, to the universe.
Yeah.
So
And you talk about like your relationships is fucking amazing, right?
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
family life's good.
that's all I'm
It's
saying. 'cause
foundation.
it's just
And you can
showing
bring it
love.
all out. You just put
And
it all out there.
You know what's crazy, bro? I was also in the shower one time and I was thinking like I had a great day, and I was looking out the shower, you know what I mean, out the window, and I'm like, it's crazy because last year I was in the same shower, like tweaking out, looking out in the sky. It looked the same, so the world would stay the same. I'm
right,
the
yeah.
one that changed, bro.
Yeah.
I changed my
Exactly,
mind.
yeah.
So I feel good this time, and I'm standing in that same spot like I was tweaking out last year in this spot.
Yeah.
Now I'm here and I feel good. And nothing changed, bro,
Yeah.
besides me. I
Yeah.
just start laughing in the bathroom and shit like damn.
That's the crazy part, right?
That's a good
observation.
But people, because sometimes people think they're so special that, like, if you were
Yeah.
gone, like, the world's gonna change.
Yeah.
No, the world's not gonna
It
stop.
stays
Time
the
keeps
same.
going, bro.
Exactly.
Like, whether you're doing the right stuff or not, time can keep going.
Yeah.
If you miss your shot, you miss your shot because you're not wanting to do the right stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it don't matter. Like, it's everybody's gonna keep going on with their lives, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing to like fucking reach the time or reach the spot that you want to be in? You know.
Yeah.
Because whether you do it or not, time's gonna keep going on. People are gonna keep
Exactly.
moving on with their lives, bro. That's just
That's
how
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. Yeah, life goes on.
Don't think that just think like even me, bro. Like I don't think my birthday's important. I don't think like the day I die, bro. I don't think the world's gonna go on. Like,
Yeah.
nobody cares, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
literally really is. Like people might care in the moment, like it might suck a little bit, but what after that? I want you to go on. Like
Yeah.
everybody's time's gonna go on.
That's,
That's
what
just
I'm
how it
saying.
is.
That's how I feel too, bro. Like my birthdays, like I'm just being, you know, like when they're like, oh, we need to be like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, do it every day.
Yeah.
I'm an everyday person,
Yeah.
not a one day.
Yeah. That's how. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just that's like every day is supposed to be special. You're supposed to
Yeah,
make it.
that's
a
why I
good
say
day.
that.
Not just like
After my
but I get
workout,
it.
I'll be going crazy because I do calisthenics. I don't
Yeah.
do like weightlifting a lot,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
mostly on.
Oh, that's bro.
You know.
Believe me,
That's the hard stuff.
But,
sometimes.
I'm about to say-
I like slow and slow, you know.
bro. Yoga, bro.
I do yoga. I did yoga this morning.
Bro, yoga is so legit. Like I
fucking
never
love yoga.
underestimated it. Right? I knew it was gonna be hard, bro. I never underestimated it, bro. But like I started doing yoga during this round of 75 hard because like I needed to stretch my. I know I'm
Yeah.
like, super unflexible. Like I'm not flexible at all. So I started doing yoga. Bro, I would rather run 5 miles than do yoga. Yoga hurts, bro. And
You should have posted your yoga workout videos on the
It's
YouTube.
so bad.
Yoga's
Like,
fun, bro. I love
cannot,
yoga.
bro, I
That
can't
is a
do nothing.
challenge,
Like
though.
and that's why I also realized through yoga, like why I can't like do squats, bro. Because I know like my back was hurt before.
Yeah.
My back was really like messed up before, so I just stopped squatting.
Yeah.
So I got out of it, and then like I realized through yoga, bro, I can't even like do a squat like body weight right without keeping my heels on the ground. Like I have
The
to be on my
Asian squat, they
yeah,
call
The
it.
I
Asian
can't do
squat,
none of the
yeah.
Asian squat. I can't. I have to be on my
your feet, your
Bro,
hand between.
yes, I can't do that. Like that's why like if I can't plant my heels can't go to the ground, I shouldn't be putting weight on my back.
Yeah.
I gotta
yeah.
get to that point where I can
Yeah.
because my hips are so tight, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, yoga is rough, bro. Like, bro,
But yeah,
I'm,
but
I would
it's
never hate on it.
there's slow ways to get into it. Cause even me when I first did it, I was like, you know, it's just, you know, it's like felt weird, you know,
Yeah.
like you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But once you start doing it, your body become like
Start
a
feeling
rope,
good.
you know.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I just have a pull-up bar. That's all I work out on, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
don't need a
pull-up
lot,
bar
man.
and a little bench that squeak hella hard, you know, a little 2x4. Bro, I like my workout space look like ghetto as
I
hell.
saw you. I was looking at your video, bro, when you were doing the.
Yeah, bro, that's because a 70-year-old man did that
He did
shit.
that?
You have to sit, lift yourself, and bring your feet all the way back to a slant, and then bring it back to sit down, and sit back
Oh,
down.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, you see
I've
that?
seen that video.
Bro, the 70-year-old man did that. I was like, fuck, no, I better be able to do that. I tried. I was like, oh, bro,
shit.
you
It's
have
different.
little muscles in between that part
Yeah.
to keep that shit up,
Yeah.
bro. So
Yeah.
that's why I love it. It's just it's pain. I mean, you know when I start to fiend, have bad days, I fucking go all out on calisthenics because
Yeah.
it's like an art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It also gives you. It also does something in your brain. Yeah, mentally, it
Yeah.
releases those chemicals, make you feel good.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I was
Endorphins.
gonna bring that up.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
all your youngins around out there, you guys haven't, you know what I mean? Some people be out there having sex, worried about, you know, busting or not quick. Like, work out, bro. Try that shit. Do 40 push-ups before you get some pussy, bro. That shit give you an extra 40 fucking minutes. I promise you not. Y'all be so lazy, your ball glands don't move. So that shit get excited. The minute she hop on you, you bust. You work that shit out, bro. I promise you.
Right, yeah. Start at 10 minutes when you get started.
Yeah, bro, I do that shit. Say about our sex. Well, hell yeah, I'm finna go hit a workout, do some yoga. You know, I'm gonna come back in. You're gonna be right. You know, like I promise you, and that's the truth. Cause like you said, it make you bust. So you know, some dudes, you know, maybe he's younger. For you about to hit, you go bust your shit real quick and then go and hit, you know. So just work out. That shit make you bust naturally. That shit gives out sex dopamine, bro. Like real shit, working out. And that's one of the reasons why I be on that shit. I be like, that's gonna get me good.
And so, like you just said, working out helps you in all kinds of ways.
All kinds of ways, especially that way.
Of life.
Shit.
Always.
You're gonna need Viagra at 70.
Hey, bro. So, fucking, that was a good one, bro. Thank you for coming.
Hey,
Thank
bro,
you
I
for coming
appreciate
out
y'all for having me,
time
bro.
with us,
Hey,
for real, like,
for sure. Bro.
learning everything about
This
you
shit was
too
love,
today,
bro.
and you know everything that you know. We were with you like 2-3 years ago when we did our
Exactly,
first podcast, and
bro.
then we're here today. Like it's all part of the universe, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's all fucking
We
what's
all
happening
done
at the
came
same
right
time.
back, you
Yeah,
know.
bro, I'm glad, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen for you, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you're
bro.
doing the right stuff, and you know you made that change for yourself. I'm fucking
Yeah.
happy for you. So, you know,
I think it'd
thanks
be
for
dope
coming
to get
through.
on stage too, start performing. That's gonna
Oh
be awesome.
yeah, no, that's gonna be up to coming. You know,
Yeah.
already got some people in line. You
Yeah.
know, that getting me that way. But
How else do people find your music and stuff like that? How they?
where can they find?
Oh,
you?
it's everywhere on Apple Music. You know what I mean?
You on Instagram,
Spotify.
SoundCloud at all?
Yeah, my Instagram is IMJRed670 because my first one got hacked, and Instagram made me take this awkward ass picture, bro, with have my fucking Instagram name, this verification number, and they never unlocked it, so. I just put an additional O, you know, but it's just one O. But yeah, everywhere, all platforms, Spotify, you know, shit, Tidal, Deezer, Amazon.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Shit, everywhere. But we got more music coming, you know. I just wanted to touch a base with folks from home, you know, help inspire y'all before we start this journey again, you know.
Sir. Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all.
that
Appreciate y'all for watching. So make sure y'all put in that work and y'all rep that Nesian build.
Yes, sir.
Gang.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us, man. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please share, like it,
Share, like, and subscribe.
Let people know. We're just trying to help people, right? And then we hope everybody's, you know, following us and learning from, you know, these kind of people that we bring in that have gone through some shit and are just growing and trying to get
if you're trying to grow your music shit, you know, hit me up on IG on the DM. You know, I'm open to helping people. I mean, you know, sometimes I don't really have that link open, but just shoot a DM. I'm friendly. I love everybody, bro. I come with love at all times. I promise.
All right. Hey, let's go. Share the show for us. Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.